plum trees here, and there are quite a lot of plums there, so I'm going to pick them, and it's harvest time. This isn't as easy as I thought because it's hard to access and not all of them are ripe yet. Maybe it would be better just to pick the ones that fell off the tree, that are softer. I'm going through the plums that fell off the tree and I'm sorting them. These ones are going onto the compost. They are not good. And these ones are nice. And now we can wait for the next ones to fall off the trees.
I love plums, I can't wait.
These ones should be tasty because they are softer and pretty.
And because they were picked with love.
Totally. Love is all there. So the next stop is here at the apple trees. There are a lot of apples here. Again, I'm not sure if they are ripe yet, but they look like they could be. And here we have green apples. This one looks like totally finished. Not finished, but ready.
Yeah, let's pick a few and we'll try them.
I like these ones better. Look how many apples I picked. The most of them are from under the tree.
Wow.
Some from the tree, but I like these green ones. They look very nice. This is the first time ever we are going to harvest leek. It's really big. It looks different than at the groceries. So yeah, it's enormous. But I don't know how. Should I just pull?
Try. Yeah.
Or maybe... Oh my god. Oh.
Should I try?
No, I wanna do it. Wow.
Oh wow. It's coming.
It looks like a big onion. But yes. Wow.
Oh wow, it's completely different than what I thought it would be.
Yeah. So this is how leek looks like when it's from the garden. Oh.
Yay, our first leek.
Yeah. And now turnip. Again, this is the first time ever. This one is the biggest.
And nobody has experience with turnips, so nobody is able to advise us.
Yeah, it's not that common to grow turnip in the Czech Republic, right?
It used to be.
It used to be like 100 years ago, but not nowadays. So, wow. Okay.
This was easier. If you're wondering how are they doing this, their first year gardening and everything's doing so well, then look at our tomatoes. Ah,
Wow.
so beautiful.
So what happened?
Tomato blight happened. We don't use any protection like chemicals in our garden. So this is what happens when it's too wet and it rains all the time.
Yeah.
It's never happened on our balcony. Our balcony tomatoes are doing really great, but we have basically no harvest here. Those are our cherry tomatoes and they are supposed to be grown on balconies, but we had some extra, so we planted them here and it didn't work out, so we learned our lesson. Our regular tomatoes also didn't really survive the blight, but there are at least a few fruits that we can harvest and eat. It wasn't really worth it for these 10 tomatoes, but again, we learned how it works. Next year we'll be smarter.
Yeah. And now I'm going to harvest something that we think is a spaghetti squash. We already harvested 2 of them before, and I cooked it and prepared a meal out of it, and it tasted like a spaghetti squash. It was a bit different, but yeah, it's edible. That's the main thing, right? So
The only other option would be zucchini, and it didn't look or taste like zucchini.
yeah. Which one is the biggest? Maybe this one. Oh, what's easy. So should I take 2 of them again?
No, because we have still one at home.
Oh, we still have that one. Okay. And now a Hokkaido pumpkin. This is a jungle. A pumpkin jungle. And there are quite a lot of fruits here. So, wow, this one is big. They are all big. Wow.
Wow, this is
This one
huge.
is the biggest, yeah. So, okay. How should I do this? Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. Wow. So,
Nice.
this will be a feast. And I love pumpkins. So, this is what I wanted. And it's here. And here we have some kind of zucchini. My mom planted it. At least we think it's a zucchini. It's hard to say because it's different than what we are used to. And there are quite a lot of fruits there. Look, it's yellow. Interesting shape. But she said it's a zucchini. So I'm going to harvest. Okay, so look at this.
You might remember that we also put garlic here under the roof to dry off for a month. It was 2 months ago, so it's definitely dry now. We need to keep a few of them here because we want to plant it again, and this time more than last year, but we'll eat the rest. And this is a very good kind that we got from my grandpa, and we love it. It lasts really long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's totally tasty and great and strong. And this is everything we harvested. Look at this.
So colorful.
Yeah, I love it. But not everything is ours from our garden. We got some things from our neighbors, for example. This big zucchini or some tomatoes, right? It's very rewarding to harvest vegetables and fruits and everything. Like, you do something throughout the year and this is the result.
Now we don't need to go shopping anymore.
I picked another batch of plums. We have so many of them. I'm still picking from the 2 main trees, but I found there are 2 more with lot of fruits.
We have so many ripe plums on our property. We wouldn't have time to eat them all before they go bad. So we decided to use our food dryer that we got several years ago and we never used it. So now it finally comes in handy. So we are preparing the plums and we'll dry them over the night. And then we will be able to eat them later throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
It should take 8 to 16 hours for them to dry in the dryers. And what is it? For breakfast.
And we are finished. We used all the layers. There are 5 of them.
Look.
That's great. And in 8 to 16 hours, we'll see what's going to happen. The plums should be ready after 16 hours or something like that. So look at this. Yeah,
Wow.
they look dry.
As they should.
Mm-hmm. So I think they are ready. It's warm. Tastes great.
Like?
Like dry plums.
Great. Then mission accomplished.
Yeah, so hopefully they will last.
Later we realized that they were too dry and crunchy in the first batch, but that's how we learned, and we were able to adjust the dehydration process with following batches.
Look how many again. Whole
Wow.
basket.
It's a never-ending harvest.
Yeah, this is so great. I love it.
The dryer is full again. This is already third batch. Every time I think I'm done, Peter brings another basket full of plums. So thank you. But it's great. We'll have a lot of dried plums, which we can eat throughout the year. We don't have to hurry. I'm preparing the soil again, but this time I'm not planting any veggies. I want to plant green fertilizer. It's basically a mix of mustard seeds and rape seeds. You plant them at the end of the year, and when it grows you work it into the soil, and then it works as a fertilizer for next year. So I wanted to try that. And now it's time for the seeds. It's much easier than planting veggies, because just throw it on the soil. I need to work the seeds into the soil a little bit, otherwise it could happen that birds would come and eat all the seeds and nothing would grow here. Plus it will help the seeds to grow as well.
We have plenty of plums, and I created this, I don't know what it is. It's not exactly jam, we are halfway there, I would say. I cooked it for an hour with a bit of water, and then I blended it so it's smooth. And it's without sugar, but really sweet. It tastes great. And here in the Czech Republic, plums are often combined with poppy seed. You take a lot of poppy seed and you grind it into fine powder, and then you mix it together with plums, and that's totally great. So we are going to put this into our oatmeal, and that's our breakfast.
I can confirm it's really tasty, because we had it in our breakfast yesterday already.
Yeah. So not just dried plums. Look how many we have. Look, wow, this whole jar and this jar. And of course fresh plums as well were eaten. So yeah, plum feast.
There's so much of it.
Yes, that's the best thing about
We
it.
love about all meals.
Yeah.
It's great together. It's like a topping for an ice cream or something. Delicious.
And that's it for now. Give us a thumbs up if you liked our video, and see you next time. Bye!